My name is Alex Stavini, Participation Officer with Children's Services at Torbay Council. So on a day-to-day basis, we run 3 different participation groups. We've got the SEND Youth Forum, we've got the Young Person Panel, and the Children in Care Council. What we tend to do is we work with young people, gathering their feedback on services within children's services, and it's basically to help shape services going forward within the council.
I like going to the meetings because of all the fabulous ideas the young people give to us, and that I get to put my view across. I've been going to the groups for just over a year. One thing that has changed within the groups, because of the groups, is the way Torbay Council talks to young people, with how they write documentation, so it's easier for young people to read as well as adults.
I like putting my views forward about things that I've experienced, and I like hearing about other people's views and things that they've experienced. And I think it's very productive to put yourself in those environments and find out things about people. We're working on a kind of housing map to kind of identify problems in local areas, to see how we can advise to fix those in the future.
I'm on the Young Person panel because we're currently looking at areas of Torbay to investigate to improve housing around town. I like being on the Young Person panel because it gives us a chance to make a change in Torbay and try and make it a better place, not just for young people but for the whole community.
What youth participation is making sure that young people have that voice, and to make sure that they're being heard, and to make sure that their ideas are helping to shape policies going forward within the council. Within participation, young people, especially young people with SENDs or young people that have previously been in care or care experienced, they have the opportunity to work with us to be able to talk to their social workers if they have any problems, or if there's any issues at school or anything outside of anything within their daily lives. They can come to us, they can work with us on individual projects, group projects with our teams as well. And essentially what it means is just giving these young people the confidence to be able to speak out when maybe they don't have a voice, and to be able to have that backing from the local authority.
What's been best about them being part of this project is they are very quiet people at school. They go along, they mask, they do what they can do in school, in lessons. They wouldn't be people that come across as being confident leaders. So my hope with them being given this opportunity would be to enable them to be given the skill set to show that their voice matters. And I feel that that has been given to them through going to these groups and activities. At first, particularly, there was extreme anxiety and the fear of talking to different people, but the team that work with the young people in the youth forum are very aware of different needs and put things in place. They work with me to try and work out strategies that will help bring out the young people's strengths. And in the year and a half that been there, she will now attend. She'll work very closely with Sarah, and she bounces off the communication. She's confident, she'll openly talk, and in that space is where we see that more of her. And I'm hoping that the skills that she learns in that youth forum will enable her to feel confident enough to be able to apply for things at school or at college, or roles within jobs later in life, that her voice does matter.
mates. Everyone was really nice. And obviously as teenagers you don't really get to make new friends, you sort of just stick with the groups that you have. It's like sort of cliques. So you don't really meet new people. Like Send is like, at the moment, not that great. At my school, definitely not. But I think the overall dream is to just have more support and like be listened to and like feel like adults that actually care.
We normally discuss like problems within like the fostering agency. So right now we're doing priorities and how to match foster carers with children so children don't have to maybe travel so far. The things I enjoy is kind of just meeting other people and helping people go into care, because like when they're going in care it's nice that they'll have a better experience.
So if any young people want to get in touch, they can email us at participation@torbay.gov.uk. That's to join any of our groups. If they have any questions or concerns around children's services, they could also email us at pointofview@torbay.gov.uk.